She's the one who started it, so
This is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. I really appreciate you joining me today, and this story comes from Somerset. And I'm going to be referencing Bristol Live newspaper. The double murder occurred on Tuesday, November the 23rd. The husband and wife, that have been named as Jennifer and Stephen Chapple, aged 33 and 36, were found fatally injured with multiple stab wounds inside their beds while their children slept in the other room. The children are aged 5 and 6 and were found by police uninjured. This of course sent shockwaves for the community, and when I first read this, I sadly assumed it may have been domestic related. But now, as it's developed on and from information that has been released, it seems that this may have actually been an argument between neighbours. A man called Colin Reeves from Dragon Rise, this is the same road that this occurred on, in Norton Fitzwarren, is due to appear at Taunton Magistrates Court, charged with double murder, and a 67-year-old was released on bail under investigation. The post-mortem confirmed that they died from multiple stab wounds, and Detective Inspector Neil Meade said specialist officers are providing support to Jennifer and Stephen's family, and our thoughts remain with them this evening. The police also added they'd like to remind the media and the public that criminal proceedings are now underway and Colin Reeves has a right to a fair trial. It's extremely important that no reporting, commentary or sharing of information that could affect this in any way be put online. And this is where we start to talk about what the Sun have put out today, which is definitely treading a fine line, but at the same time I'm sure their legal team have looked over this, so I'm going to assume that it's okay to mention it. The Ring doorbell footage they've released shows the moment that one of the victims is walking into a home and is abused by her neighbour. They had been in an argument over a car parking space in the moments before this footage was recorded, and the main discussion online has been about the fact of, if that is the case, how ridiculous and also absurd for somebody to resort to killing somebody over a car parking space. Tributes have been left at the scene where the police cordon is on Dragon Rise, with one describing Stephen and Jennifer as a kind and welcoming couple. One of the tributes said, "You were wonderful friends from the day you arrived in our lives, and a void has been felt to anyone that knows you." In another tribute paid to Steve by Greg Mockridge, who is the head teacher of a Somerset college where he worked, said that Mr. Chapple was a brilliant teacher who deeply cared about his students. Steve was a fantastic colleague to work with and a brilliant teacher that cared a lot about his students and tried to do the most. He led innovations in use of technology across the school, as well as within his own teaching. Steve will be sadly missed by staff and students, and our thoughts and prayers go out to his family and his children. Residents have said on the new build estate that it is a quiet neighbourhood, although there have been a lot of disagreements in the past about parking. Police say they will voluntarily refer themselves to the IOPC in connection with the incident due to prior police contact with those involved. So that would insinuate that the police were potentially called for this incident before. So this is a very difficult story and also highlights a lot of different things. It's very early days, so it's difficult to speak with facts on certain aspects of it. But with grown adults being charged with knife crime related murders from something as simple as a domestic argument, it makes you question about the realities of what knife crime is. And is it really about the knife, or is it about anger and vengeance and short tempers? So I send my condolences to the family of Stephen and Jennifer Chapple, and I'll definitely follow this story and keep you updated in the future. Please don't forget to follow me online as well at Scarcity Studios, and the website for the latest updates at scarcitystudios.com. I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Thank you, peace.
6-year-old Stephen Chapple and 33-year-old Jennifer Chapple. The children, aged 5 and 6, were found by officers asleep upstairs and are now being looked after by family members.